Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a super duper day. Hang on a minute, let me just change this. Hang on. There we go. And then I'm gonna there we go. Right, so I hope everybody's having a super duper day. It's the 3rd of July already. Who would believe, let me just turn the volume down on that. Who would believe that this year has gone so quick? I just cannot believe it myself. Oh dear, my volume's not turning down. There we go. Who would believe this year is going so quick? I can't understand it. Why is there no chat coming up or anything? I think I need to start again and see if we can get chat coming up, unless it's on here. There we go. Hiya Craig, how you doing, my friend? I know there'll be something there somewhere. I don't know. What good am I? I'm trying to see what's going off on my computer. It doesn't seem to want to work well. Right. So how is everybody this morning? I hope you're feeling good. It's a wonderful. How's that not changing? That's not changing. It's a wonderful day today, and I'm ready for a rest, to be honest. I don't know about retired. I just seem to be working all the bloody time. I was at the accountant's all morning yesterday, and that's 2 days I've spent at the accountant's, spent nearly all day there. And it's a bloody nightmare. It really is. I just get sick of going to the accountants. It's that time of year for me, I'm afraid. Is there anybody online? I can't tell. It normally tells me who's online, but it's not telling me anything today. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is. There are some. Hi everybody that's there. There's not many of you here, but hi everybody. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week. Mrs. PJ's not been very good. She's been a bit poorly. She's got one of these summer colds, and it's doing her in at the moment. And I've just got over mine early last week, so you know it's been murder. Oh, look at my suntan, aren't I brown? I'm going to be browner at the end of September when I come back, or beginning of October when I come back from Egypt again. We're all set ready for Egypt again. Going to be there about 4 or 5 weeks, I think, this time. Going the end of next month, and we're going to spend all of September out there, I think. You're watching from India. Bloody hell. Whereabouts in India? Do you know, I want to go to India. I fancy going to Goa. They said it's beautiful out there, and I've never been. So I really, really fancy going to India. Is it Rahul? Is that your name? Punjab. I've no idea where it is. Let me have a look, see if I can find it on Google Maps. So if I go on here and I go on Google Maps, Punjab National Park, see locations. No, that's in Birmingham. Oh, it says bank. India. Punjab, India. There we go. Oh right, that's right. I put the north there on the Pakistan border. Looking at it. Is that in the mountains? Let's have a look on that. Oh yeah, that looks like you're fairly well in the mountains there. Can you see Mount Everest from there? Am I going to Egypt to annoy them? I don't think it annoys them actually, because I've got a lot of friends there, and it doesn't seem to annoy them at all. They seem to welcome me coming. I don't know why, but yeah, that's why I'm going. I'm going to go and get some sun. I'm going to go and relax, and I'm going to get away from the grandkids for a month. They're driving me mad. The kids had something on more or less every day last week, so we ended up babysitting more or less every day. Well, Mrs. PJ did, because I was busy working, and I was at the accountants and all sorts of things. So yeah, it's just a break. It gets me away from everything, you know. All the aggro. Oh, I've got some eyeball snotting at the moment. It's my eye drops, that's what does it. Watching from Silverstone. Oh, you must be there when the racing's on then. I'm going racing this weekend. Hey! So I don't know where, my mates arranged it. Somewhere in, down towards Essex, somewhere like that. Am I doing any more vids? Yeah, I am. It's just that I've been that bloody busy, Mark. It's absolutely crackers at the moment. I don't get a chance to scratch my arse. Like I say, I don't know about being retired. I don't know how I managed to work. It's been absolutely crackers. I've got my dad's probate to finish sorting out yet, so I've got to sort that out. Our city is beautiful. We're in between mountains and tropical. Oh, so you've got a lot of both then. Yeah. Like I say, I fancy going to Goa, you know, on the coast there. Oh, hay fever. Anybody want my hay fever? Yeah, so it's been absolutely bloody crackers, what with everything going off. I just haven't had a chance to go out and do any videos. But I'll be honest, I know some people don't like my reaction videos, but I'm getting quite a decent response from them. So, you have the best hash. I don't know, I'm not into that stuff. Is your mother still alive? You mean alive? No, she's been dead about 17, 18 years, mate. Long time. Yeah. Yeah, oh, we're talking about probate, weren't we? We're talking about probate, and my dad's been dead about 13 months now, and we still ain't got probate sorted. It's an absolute nightmare. The problem is vanilla cream. Is any relation to vanilla ice? The problem is that my brother is an executor on the will, and he's just been an absolute knob, and I don't know why. He's taken a load of money that he weren't allowed to take, and is refusing to give it back. So, I don't know. But I can't do anything until probate's finished, and he's delaying the probate as long as he can. So, how old was my dad? My dad was 94. Yeah, he was 94 when he passed away. And what are we in now? July? Yeah, in 2 months' time, I'm 69 in 2 months. Don't look bad for my age, do I? And I've still got a full head of hair, look. In fact, I've got too much bloody hair. My dreadlocks are doing my blobbing at the moment. You support us, do you? Are you talking about money or football? Anybody been watching football? Because I bloody haven't. Yeah, it were a good age, and it were full shilling right up until, I would say, last 3 weeks or so. And then he went downhill rapidly for the last 3 weeks, and he spent the last week and a half in hospital, and he was a bit, you know, like, he was telling Alexa to put the kettle on and stuff like that. And as good as Alexa is, he can't put the kettle on. I mean, hang on a minute, I'll ask it and see. Alexa, put the kettle on.
Did you mean sitting room?
See, can't do it. So, yeah, he was a good age,
Did
94.
you mean sitting room?
Alexa, shut up. Wish I could talk to Mrs. like that. Yeah, he was a good age, my dad. And, you know, he had a good life. Yeah, spent the last 17 years without my mum, of course. But I spent a lot of time looking after him. Used to go up every day. The only day I didn't go up was Monday. And he used to have a cleaner come round, and she was ever so good, Tammy, the cleaner. And she used to clean all his house and sit down and... No, they've gone as well. My mother-in-law went about 6 weeks ago. My father-in-law passed away just after my mum did. Yeah, so it's been a pretty shit year, to be honest, so far. Is it true Alexa is in direct contact with secret securities? I don't know. Alexa, are you in contact with secret services?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
She says not sure, so could be, maybe, may not. You know, you don't know, do you? Yeah, so it's been a pretty shit year this year. My mum passed away probably, Mrs. PJ's mum passed away probably about a month before we went to Egypt. Yeah, so she'll have been gone a couple of months now. And of course, Mrs. PJ's finding it quite difficult. She's lucky she's got 2 sisters that are good, and she gets on, you know, well with. And she's not having the same problem with probate as I'm having. But, you know. Hi, Winnie. Winnie NG. How you doing? I've got my coffee anyway. I thought I'm going to go and have a quick Jimmy Riddle before I make my cup of coffee. Good morning, Zoe. How are you? Oh, there's starting to get 1 or 2 people on now. Have you finished your... I haven't had my breakfast yet. Have you finished your breakfast? From Hong Kong. Bloody hell. So, we've got 1 from India, we've got 1 from Hong Kong. Have we got anybody anywhere else in the world? Don't you get on with your brother? I used to, you know, when we were kids, but I went in army when I was 15 and I didn't see him for years and years. So, you know, you kind of drift apart. And then after my mum passed away, my brother only used to see my dad once every 3 or 4 months. He weren't interested in looking after him. He moved from Worksop to Darlington, so he didn't have to. How you doing, Bitcoin? I'm fine, Zoe. How are you, love? You're local, you're in Scotland. That looks a Polish name, though. You love the videos, thank you. I was watching the typhoon from us last night. Oh, you had a typhoon, did you? Yeah, so I spent all my time looking after my dad, and of course my dad favoured me in the will more than him. And he's got the answers on because your dad was Polish. There you go. So, mówi po polsku? You speak Polish? you know, he's got the arses on because my dad favoured me in the will. Have you got any other brothers and sisters? No, there's only the two of us. So, what am I up to today? I've got a dentist appointment. Fucking hate dentists. You don't speak Polish, that's a shame. I've got a dentist appointment at 2:20, and I've got a video to get out before then. So, you know, UK is God's own land. You might say that while you're not here. You might think different if you were here, I'll tell you. It's like everywhere. Life's hard wherever you are, unless you've got money. If you're at the bottom of the shit heap, shall we call it. Now my brother's younger than me. It's hot in Hong Kong. It'll be hot in Egypt when I go back in September, I'll tell you. It was averaging about 42 when we were there last time. So, born and bred England, but moved to Scotland 17 years ago. All right, okay. I hope the dentist goes okay. I'm just editing one of my videos for my YouTube channel today. Oh, good. So, talking about YouTube, if there's anybody out there that knows of any videos that they'd like me... Hang on, I'll put my teeth back in. If there's anybody out there that knows of any videos they'd like me to do a reaction on, please email me, send me a link or whatever. And I'll have a look at it, and if I think I can make a good reaction video to it, then I will do. Grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah. I mean, I love it in Egypt, but some of the people there are living on, you know, £5 and £6 a day. We were there for 4 weeks, and in the 4 weeks we were there, I spent about 600 quid. Now, when you consider that we were stopping in our own apartment, I think we ate out every night apart from one night. 600 quid is not bad, £150 a week. And now we're going out now having great big fillet steaks and all sorts of things. We weren't eating in the cheap restaurants. You'd love to meet me. I'd love to meet you too. I could do with a trip to Hong Kong. Yeah, so we're eating, you know, around the marina and in the expensive restaurants and stuff. So if you consider 600 quid for 4 weeks, it's not bad going at all. And that included, sorry, I forgot, I bought a 70-inch HD TV while I was there. I didn't include that in it. Amazingly enough, it was cheaper buying a HD TV in Egypt than it is buying one here. But at least we've got, you know, TV in the apartment and everything. The one we had before was only a small one. This one's bigger than the one I've got here. And it's got full stereo sound. It's got everything on it. It's great. But yeah, where was I? Egypt. Yeah, living in Egypt is very difficult for some people. They haven't got the same medical care that we've got and stuff like that. So life can be very, very difficult out there for some people. And you know, you do feel sorry for them. A friend of mine, he was working as a diving instructor. He was one of these that takes people out on the boats to do these trial dives and all that kind of stuff. And he was working 7 days a week for 200 Egyptian pounds, which is about £5.40 a day. By the time he'd paid his rent, half his money had gone. Share live. I can't not on this app. Being your son's channel, and he's doing some serious outtake music. Love it. How are you doing today? Well, I hope. Yes, I'm doing fine, Jane. I'm doing good. How do I send a star? I ain't got a clue. Not got a clue at all. You love my hair. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Look how long it is now, look. Yeah, it hangs below my arse. So I have to be a bit have to be a bit careful sat on the loo. Yeah, I speak to DJ quite a bit, but we've not had a chance to get out. He's exceptionally busy. Oh, I've got hiccups. He's exceptionally busy at work at the moment because it's coming up to the holiday period, and it makes him really busy where he works. McDonald's is always like that, you know, selling out of ice cream and stuff. God, look, I am really brown. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying, I've got some Egyptian friends. He earns about £5.40 a day. By the time he's paid his rent, you know, it's doesn't leave him a lot of money. You are here, so am I. If you go in, but everything's cheaper there to a certain extent. Like if you want to buy an iPhone, it's incredibly expensive. But do you ever take the dreads out? No, you can't take them out. Once they're in, they're in. The only way, I tried to take one of them out. Which one was it? This one here, look. I only managed to get that bit out, and that took me about 4 hours. So once they're in, they're in. You can't get them out. And it's when you wash it in the summer, it's not bad. I'll wash my hair probably about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, and in the summer my head and all my hair will be dry by midday. When I'm in Egypt, it's dry in 2 hours. But in the winter, if I wash my hair on an evening, if I wash my hair in the morning on an evening, it's still damp unless I blast it forever with a hairdryer. So yeah, as much as I love my hair and as much as everybody else likes my hair, sometimes it's a pain in the arse, and occasionally I am tempted to get the scissors and just cut the bloody lot off, you know, go back to what I used to be, no hair at all, and shave my head. But everybody recognises me with my dreadlocks. I think we stood at one end of an industrial estate and people will see me dreadlocks and know exactly who I am, you know. So yeah, it's part of my appearance and my image. Do you live with your relatives? I live with Mrs. PJ, a dog, well it's a wolf actually, and 2 cats. That's all there is in my house. Until the kids turn up with the grandkids, all 8 of them. And one of them's talking about having another bugger. Tell you, I'm going to go and live in Egypt permanently. Excuse me while I have a suck on the electronic dummy. Nicotine, eh? Yeah, so you love cats. I love my 2 cats. One's called Boo Boo and one's called Bonkers. And it's called Bonkers because when he was a kitten, he was absolutely crazy. Absolutely balmy all the time. So, but yeah, I've always had dogs. Always had dogs. Yeah, Wolf. Yeah. She's in the other room with Mrs. PJ. Probably chewing a leg or something like that, you know. Good morning, Joe. How are you? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're on top form, mate. What are you doing today? Anything good? Anybody out there doing anything exciting today? Apart from me going to dentist. Oh, by the way, it's only for a checkup. But I had a filling come out, so I've got to go and have a checkup. And then they'll sort it out a date to get it done. Good morning, Stuart. Are you into ska music, mate? You're doing Asda, does that count? I'm afraid I'm doing Asda as well, because, like I said, Mrs. PJ's got a stinking cold, so I'll be doing Asda as well. I think she's sat in there writing me a list up as we... Good, I'm glad. I think she's sat right there writing me a list as we speak, you know. I didn't think that people with dreadlocks from Jamaica wash their dreadlocks. Maybe I'm wrong. When I'm in Egypt, if I'm in and out at sea or swimming pool and stuff like that, meeting some people and watching a film, A Quiet Place, Day 1. I've not watched that. I intend to watch it. Yeah, because I'm in and out the sea and in and out the swimming pool, it gets washed more or less, well, it gets washed every time I go in the swimming pool or go in the sea. When I'm at home, in the summer, I usually wash it on a Sunday morning, and in the winter I might wash it once a fortnight. I wash it every week in the summer because obviously it gets hot and you get sweaty and everything else. So it gets washed once a week then. But when I'm away, I've no problem about getting up, going in the shower and washing my hair. Good morning. Is that good morning, Silas? I need new glasses, you know. From East Lothian, Scotland. I have a dog, but I've always getting a wolf. Yeah, you have to have a licence for them, mate. You have to have a licence for them. Unless they're 2 generations away from a pure wolf, which ours is. She's just 2 generations away. So a pure wolf, you have to have a dangerous animals licence. But if they've been bred 2 generations away from a pure wolf, you're fine. So there you go. I bet you didn't know that, did you? I'm full of useless information, you know. Anyway, I need to finish my coffee and I need to crack on. I've got a video to edit. So like I say, if there's anybody out there who knows of any videos that they want me to do a reaction to, there's my phone going, just email me and send me a link and I'll have a look and see what I can do with them. But it's getting time to finish my coffee. You didn't know that. I told you, I'm full of useless information. TikTok notification. There you go. I'm full of useless information. Did you know 30% of residents who live in workshop will not be born in the UK within 10 years? That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. I think that's like that everywhere in the UK. When's the election? It's tomorrow, isn't it? Who are we voting for? Are we voting for Labour? Are we voting for Tory? Are we voting for anybody else? Are you in Spain? Very nice. What part of Spain are you, mate? I like Spain. Habla español? You speak Spanish? Guess. Have I thought about... No, I haven't actually. Because there's a big difference between the American ones and ours, isn't there? You know, hang on a minute. I'm gonna mute this because it's doing me blogging. There we go. It's freezing October till April. There you go. I'm voting for me. I'm the only bugger I trust. Yeah, well, I can understand that. I don't think anybody trusts any politicians nowadays, do they? Well, I don't think they ever have done, to be fair. But, I have no idea who I'm voting for. I've always voted Labour all my life, but in the last election, with this Brexit farce that the Labour were coming out with. I hope nobody's fooled by Farage. I quite like him, actually. I don't know about having him as a politician or anything, but yeah, I quite like him. He's a clever fella, and he's sharp as a razor. So, you know. But what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. We're all doomed either way. Farage is a clown show. You don't like him then? Yeah, you know, to each their own. I don't like Jehovah's Witnesses coming banging on the door, but they keep bloody doing it. Need change, so I've got to go for telephone. Yeah. Guards blames the West End. Oh, blimey. They're going through quite quick now. Reform. Hope nobody's fooled by Starmer. I don't like Starmer, I'll be honest. I don't like Starmer at all. I don't know what I'm going to vote for. I might be same as you, Stuart, and vote for Reform. I do like Farage. I know he's got no chance of coming to power, but I certainly don't. I don't back either Tory or Labour, either of them. Starmageddon is coming, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think so and all. Fooled by all of them. Yeah, you could be right. Reform. There's quite a few people telling me they're going to vote for Reform. Quite a few. They've got a candidate here. I don't know who he is, but I think he's been in politics quite a long time. So, you know. Last few years I voted SNP, but no idea. Yeah, they've had some really dodgy ups and downs, haven't they, SNP, over the last couple of years. Really dodgy ones. Yeah, I don't know. And 74 people already voted by post, Reform. Yeah. I have to go down to the polling place to do it. I can't do it by post. But I was listening on the news yesterday. They've not posted a lot of the voting things out, have they? There's so many 100,000 raving loony party. Hey, you're not go far wrong with raving loony party, mate, I'll tell you. Yeah, they've failed to post out a hell of a lot of ballot papers, haven't they? So a lot of people that, you know, do the postal votes will not be able to do it unless they get them today. But yeah, there's been hell on the news about it. I don't know if you've heard it. So, I'm just happy to. You got to take your ID now, haven't you? So I'll just take my driving licence down and close my eyes and stick across somewhere. Mine will probably be a spoilt ballad. But no, I'm not into that Keir Starmer. I would never vote Labour under Starmer. Cons have lived for years. We need to get right out of both parties. Yeah. And vote Reform. Like I said, there's a lot of people talking about Reform. Last decent polling in made a great. And now it's Enoch Powell. Yeah. Well, Reform's on about stopping all these illegal immigrants coming in and all the rest of it. But the Tories have been saying that for count bin the face. But the Tories have been saying that for years and they're still coming over. Reform said they're going to get them off a boat and send them straight back to France. I've no idea why they haven't done that. As soon as they come off of them boats, escort them straight back to the ferry, send them straight back to France. That's what I'd do. You know. Because they're economic immigrants, aren't they? They're not here because they're in danger or whatever, and France is a safe country. So they've had to come all the way through France and wherever else they've come from, Germany, Italy or whatever. They just want to get here because we're a soft touch, I believe. So, yeah. they're soldiers. Yeah, they could be. Yeah. You have no idea who they are coming in. You know, if you look at these boats coming in, the majority of them are young men. They're not families and kids and stuff like that. Powell wasn't far wrong. No, he wasn't. Nobody's holding the French to account. You are correct. You are correct. And we're paying millions to stop them coming over, but it's not working. It was called racist, but now it seems to have maybe got it right. Yeah, well, possibly. Rapists, murderers, soldiers, none have background checks. No, they put them in bloody hotels and pay them so much a day, spending money and all the rest. And it's us that's paying for them, us taxpayers. Because even as a pensioner, I earn too much, so I still pay tax. So it's pretty shit really that we're paying for them. They're all men between 17 and 36, and they're all here as part of a plan. Well, I don't know as part of a plan, but they're certainly here for a reason, aren't they? So, can you see their notifications coming up on top of my screen? Anyway, look, I'm going to get off. I've got things to do. The plan is to make this country Muslim dominant. Do you know, Egypt is a Muslim country, and they've got a very, very high population of Christians there, and they all get on fine. You don't get that, how can I put it, that attitude that a lot of them have here, over there. Everybody's friendly. I mean, one of my 4 or 5 of them are good friends out there are Muslim. They don't care whether I'm Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, or like I am, atheist. They don't give a shit, Yeah, we have homeless and ex-servicemen on the streets. It's not right. You're correct. I'm just waiting at the moment. I'm going under Operation Courage to help me with my PTSD and my depression. And I'm just waiting for counselling. I had one lot who were about as good as a chocolate fire guard. So I'm waiting for that all to start again as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, they all get on. I've got 2 friends, one's Christian, one's Muslim, and they share an apartment between them, to save costs. They don't care what each other is. They don't care at all. They just look at each other as people, Egyptians. They don't have that Muslim attitude that, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them have here. We hate the West and all that crap. So it's just a minority of them here that are causing problems. There's none of that in a Muslim country. None of that at all. Not in Egypt anyway. So that's one of the things I love about it. Humans need to get together before AI takes over our jobs and homes. Yeah, and comes along and kills us all. You've seen Terminator, haven't you? It wouldn't surprise me, Wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, we went, last time we went to the mosque and had a look around the mosque, and they were quite happy for us to go and have a look around, take photographs and videos and everything else. We went in the mosque while they were all praying and, all the rest of it. It was not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. But the coppers carry guns there and machine guns. So, but it's a great place and it's safe. Everywhere I've gone, even on the back streets in the most deprived areas, never felt threatened or anything like that. You want an AI female cleaner. How you doing? Macca James, how you doing, mate? Right, anyway, like I say, I am going to get off. I've got things to do. I just thought I'd do a quick live stream. I might start doing these a bit more in the morning if people are interested and people come on. I might start doing a few more live streams and see if we can get a few more people on, get chatting a bit. So, have a brilliant day. Apart from the dentist, I think I'm going to try that and Asda. I've got the good Asda. I'm not a big Asda fan. So, right. Anyway, I'm going to love you all and leave you. And if you're watching this as a replay on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, please give it a thumbs up. Please share. Please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay. See you all soon. Have a good day, everyone. Take care. Be careful. And don't do anything I do. Don't forget to take your teeth with you. Oh, I lost the filling there, look. Dental floss. Got it in, cleaning, and I went like that, and the filling went, ka-ping! So, right. We'll catch you all later, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Bye.